Hi, this is Harish here. Welcome to DB2 LUW tips and tricks video tutorial part 102. In this video tutorial, I'm going to talk about how an uncommitted transaction of insignificant transactional log space can block your active log space. When I discuss about that, when I demonstrate about that, along with that, we'll also see the difference between log to do for recovery and log held by dirty pages, the difference between what these two elements are. And I am available in the following URL, the youtube.com/db2luw academy, and the data scripts, the data files that I use are available for free download in the db2luwacademy.blogspot.in, and my mail ID is db2academy@gmail.com. This slide talks about the problem scenario. The problem scenario is we want to demonstrate how even a single simple uncommitted transaction can block or can hog, or I think the correct word is can block your active log space. So what I mean by that is, if a log file contains an uncommitted transaction, it will get archived. So even after archival of the log file, it still stays in the active log directory. So one disadvantage is with that is it is going to consume the hard disk space in the log directory. So that is one thing. And the primary thing that I want to focus is it will bring down the amount of total transactional log available for use for the database. So that is what I want to demonstrate. I think this will be clear when we go to the examples section. And when we discuss about that, I'll also be discussing about difference between the log to do for recovery and log held by dirty pages. Now the solution is very simple. The solution is to keep the transactions to be of minimal size. So use commit frequently. So that's not like a general guideline, but as quickly as possible try to commit to the database. Don't have even it might be a simple insert query, but it's just not committed or rolled back, right? So that is also an issue actually. So that is what I'm going to demonstrate. So let's quickly get into the examples as usual. Okay, so here I have started the instance, I have connected. Okay, let me connect to the database, demo database. Okay. Okay, this is in terminal 1. I have already started the instance, activated the database, so I'm just going to connect to the database, and the table is already created, staff and t_log. So I'm going to just create an uncommitted transaction, insert into staff values. It's a very so it's not going to block, it's not going to consume a lot of EOW log space. It's just a single transaction, like a single insert query, one record insert, but I'm not committing or rolling back. So I'm just keeping this transaction open. Okay, now what happens because of that I'll show you. In terminal 3, I'm going to connect to the demo and I'm going to show you the get transaction log output. So let me just show you that. In terminal 3, I'll go and do that. So you can see, like here, the first active log file is 16, right? So as I run the transaction, it should change, right? So that is what I'm going to show you. So the first active log file is 16, but because of this uncommitted transaction, it's going to just stay there. That is what I'm going to demo. So the first active log file is 16, current active log file is 16, last active log file is 28. The application holding the oldest transaction is 24, and there is roughly about 54 MB of total log space available. And you can see the total log used is negligible, 276 KB, 276 bytes. Log held is 96. So this is all. So this is the thing that I was telling, log to do for recovery and log held by dirty pages. So I'm going to show what is the difference. So as of now, they both are same. So you are going to see the difference now shortly. So this is how the current thing is. So what I'll do, I'll go and in terminal 2, I'll go and connect to the database. I'm running bulk.sql. It's just going to do bulk inserts into t_log table. So that is what it is going to do. So let me just kick off that. Okay. So once I start this, you should be able to see here. You can see that first active log file is still 16, and you can see this 46 21 MB. So your total log available is completely reducing, at the same time, 32 MB is held by the recovery, and log held by dirty pages is also 32 MB. Okay, you can see almost now 549 KB. So the transaction is like full now. So I'll just stop this. You will see here. See, the transaction log is full. Now what is the problem here? So the problem here is, see, right from 16 to 28 it is still there, right, in the active log directory. And if you go to the archive log directory, you can see that all those, see, 16, 17, 18, 19, everything is there here also. So all my transactions are committed transactions, right? So from a perspective of application, see, all these transactions that I'm running here are committed transactions. The only one single uncommitted transaction was there in the first active log file, which was number 16. And because of that, see here, it is still 16. First active log file is still 16. So it will just stay there. Okay. So this is the issue. So if my question is, if all the transactions are committed in 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and it also got archived, I'm not able to gain the transactional log space because of the archival, right? Because it has to satisfy the log primary, right? The log primary is, I think, 13 here. So it will try to satisfy that, and the first active log file stays at 16. Okay, that is the issue. So I mean, that is how it is designed. So that is how it is going to work. So how do now you can see 53 MB is log to do for recovery, and 53 MB is log held by dirty pages. Now what I'll do in order to show the difference, so I'm going to flush the buffer pools. So if I flush the buffer pools, it will bring down my log held by dirty pages, but it will not bring down the log to do for recovery. So that is what I'm going to show you now. So let's just go and flush the buffer pools. Okay, so this is the statement for flushing the buffer pools. Let me go there and just hit enter. It's going to take some time because it's a heavy operation, like it's a heavy activity. The entire things that all the pages that were there in the buffer pool has to be flushed to the disk. So it's a very disk intensive activity as well. You can see that it is taking a lot of time. But once the buffer pool is flushed, you should be able to see log to redo for recovery will still be 53 MB, but log held by dirty pages will come down because of the flushing of the buffer pools, which means I'm cleaning up the buffer pool. So all the dirty pages will be flushed to disk. So you can see now, see here, it became roughly 3 MB, right? So log held by dirty pages has drastically come down from 53 MB to 3 MB. You can see that, but log to do for recovery still stays at 53 MB. This will go down only if I commit this transaction or roll back this transaction. So I'll just say a commit. So you can see that now you can see that, see here, the number also got changed from 16 so the number 16 log file was kept in the active log directory till the time I issued this commit. See, that is what I want to show you, right? So after that, you can see that the first active log file has changed. My total log available has regained like 50 MB like that now, right? So that is the demonstration. So that is the difference between log to do for recovery and log held by dirty pages. And also, even a single stray uncommitted transaction, it might not be, it's just a one record of insert, right? But nobody cared to commit or roll back the transaction. Because of that, my total log available will come down, and the active log space will also be, hard disk also, like, it will be blocked, it will be hogged up with a lot of files, and also the total log available also will come down drastically. So this is the thing. And softmax also will not help you here, because I have tried it with the softmax settings by setting the softmax setting also. Like for example, we can say softmax as 200, which means it will try to bring down the log for redo for recovery within that 2 files. So it will try to maintain that. But somehow I tested with softmax by setting 200 also. It did not do that, but maybe I need to do some more test cases and confirm. But I don't think so it works. So this is the, it actually tries to obey the log primary setting with the first active log file. If an uncommitted transaction is there, it will be there in the first active log file. It will not, even though it is archived, it is not going to move away from the active log space, and it will count towards your total log available also. That is the tip that I wanted to provide. Please subscribe to my channel youtube.com/db2lew academy, and the script files and the data files are available in db2lewacademy.blogspot.in. Hope this tip was useful to you. That's it in this video tutorial. See you in the next video tutorial. Until then, bye bye.